bro.
B. Alright. And, you know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Jonathan Curry? I see you. Emily Blankenship, I see you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Cooch24, once again, on the highs and lows, you know what I'm saying? With a very good friend of mine and a very good friend of all y'all, too. I know y'all know who this is right here I'm sitting with. And just in case you don't, let me go ahead and just introduce one time, you know what I'm saying? First of all, Trap Out Kid 256.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Business owner.
Y'all know what it is.
Entrepreneur.
Y'all know what it is.
Music pro.
Keep on coming.
Audio engineer.
Keep on coming.
Website www.trapoutentertainment.shop.
Yeah.
Jake from Powerhouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got some engineering credits that I was able to get. You know what I'm
So.
saying? Project Pat.
For sure.
Young Scooter.
For sure.
No Cap.
For sure.
Little Soldier.
For sure.
And Deep Rogers.
For sure.
Just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? Many more.
Yeah.
And also, you just, let me see, July 4th, you just had a 2-year anniversary,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Okay.
Studio been open 2 years, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Powerhouse.
Shout out to
Already.
Powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? We got Jake from Powerhouse. You know what I'm saying?
That's my government. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We getting grown now, cook some
You know
shit.
what I'm saying,
I
man?
had to hit with the government.
You
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
So first of all, man, I just want to say thank you, man, for, you know what I mean?
sure.
Let me come through for just a short little few and holler
For
at
sure.
you a little bit, you know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Because you have been doing big things.
For sure.
I have been watching your movement.
Appreciate
You know what I mean? And you have been moving for a while. You know what I mean?
Bro. I've been grinding for a minute with this shit.
Been knowing you for a good time, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Knowing somebody and actually knowing somebody, that's two different things. You know what
True,
I'm saying?
true.
So, first I'm going to ask you this. How long you been in the game, man?
Man, shit. With the rap shit, at least 15, 16 years, man.
It's been that long?
It's been that
like
long,
already
bro.
that fast?
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, I really started this shit in like 3rd grade. So like I was doing talent shows and shit like that.
Okay.
Like the first talent show I did, I performed Whoop There It Is.
For real?
Yeah, and my brother like right after that did Gangsta's Paradise.
What school you went to at the time? What you went-
Austinville.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they let
okay.
us get away with that.
See,
back
I ain't
then,
know that.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
I ain't know nothing. Okay,
Yeah,
all
back
right.
then.
So
It was different back then.
All right, so that already. So you answered that question.
Yeah.
At what age you started?
I was turned in, man.
Now, at that time, you know what I'm saying, was your main focus already in music, or was it just something separately that you did?
Yeah, it's just something I like to do at the time. It's like I knew I had like a talent with that type of stuff, but it's like just being a kid like that, I didn't have the resources to like really get into it at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, at that young age and at that time frame, you know what I'm saying, like, how tough was it, or how easy was it for you to be accepted? When people really saw that you had skill,
and that's real.
you know what I'm saying? How was it?
Well, it's still to this day, like, you know, when they like, trap out, they heard the trap out, this and that, you know, the white kid, the white dude, this and that, they're like, yeah, I know, buddy, you know what I'm saying? Normally they'll validate the kid, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, as you know what I'm saying? Me and Cook, we used to be in the hood in the SUV in the Merc, man. We always talk about this every time that I had to hit him with it. I had to hit him with it one time. And we used to, you know, be in the Merc, man, and they used to be like, hey, kid, man, freestyle, man, because that's all I used to do. I used to just freestyle all day. And so I just be in that bitch, you know, trying to show my skills off and shit like that. And it's just like I was really doing that shit back then. That was when I was young and shit. I mean, you already know.
Yeah.
And so to this day, so, you know, it's like, I think everybody always looks for validation regardless, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even back then, I was trying to be a step up and try to, you know, do what I do to stand out the most, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know coming, you know, into the rap culture and being a white dude already, that like people was going to look at me a little sideways, like the shit I was talking about, because I was really rapping when I was living type shit, you get what I'm saying? But it's like, people didn't look at it like that just off the jump. It's like they really had to be around me and see like what was really going on, and then it's like they like, damn, okay, he really that. Like,
Yeah.
So you know, so it came from like that. You know what I'm saying? I had to prove myself.
Okay.
I had to prove myself.
Understood. You know what I'm saying? So, you grew up. So you pretty much your stomping ground pretty much Decatur and Huntsville, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, because, like when I first met you, I didn't know nothing about Huntsville. I always thought you were just from around the way.
Yeah.
So, like, how did Huntsville get into the
Huntsville
scene?
been tied in, if y'all remember back in probably 2008, 2014, like in that little era right there, I was with Mixed Boy Entertainment.
Okay.
Nick
Hastings. Yeah, Nick Hastings. Mixed Boy. Shout out Nick Mixed Boy Entertainment.
Big dog.
All right.
Nick.
Gotcha.
Yeah, shout out to Nick, man. Nick doing big things, man. He traveling and living his dream, man. He's just doing him. He was a big motivation in what I had going on with this music shit.
Yeah.
He set up a lot of shows for me, paid shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, like, just to name a few shit. We opened up for Gucci Mane.
Okay.
We opened up for Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we opened up for Dobie before he passed.
Before he passed.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Dobie.
Ying Yang Twins. I could go on and on.
So the work is there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was already cutting up like that back then.
For real?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So why, so I guess like you said, you had to prove yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when you making your moves, it's up to them to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you throw an invite, all right, that's all I can do.
Right.
Because I remember the flyers.
Yeah.
You knocked on my knocker down. I remember the flyers.
See, you talking about from another era, so it's like right before like the internet shit really hit tough.
Yeah.
We was out our trunk with it. So it's like I'm still pressing CDs out my house and shit like that. Like I got my whole squad, and then we burn them off the laptop, we stamping them bitches, and then we packaging them, and then we put them in the trunk, and then we spin the block how many times we needed to get off on the motherfucker. We was really getting paid off that shit. Like,
okay, yeah, no. You just boom, you just kick ball right into another question that I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
So tell me, with the era that we in now, from the era that we was at then, the importance of the internet.
Yeah.
As far as your brand and your music, like people who listening, who gonna listen,
right? You
can call it advice, or you can just call it straight up facts. Ain't no opinions on this.
Yeah, you gotta have it these days because if not, like I said, you're left behind. And even if you do have the internet, that don't mean that you're automatically gonna be a success. You gotta know how to work it. And you got to know the right people, and marketing. That's what we're missing right here in this area right now.
Okay.
Is the marketing, I feel like. But if you take it back to like when Soulja Boy, he was like the first one that I felt like captivated the whole internet thing. Like he seen how it would work for him and his brand and what he had going on. And I seen that early on. I thought, damn, he's ahead of the game. And as he was though. Look at all the shit he did. He was really ahead of his time with all that shit. And I seen how that took off, and I thought, damn, like we're late. That's what I thought.
Very late.
I said, we're late. We were still out the trunk with it, bro. Like, we were still having to pull up at shows and get fans, and MySpace was kind of popping right then.
MySpace, whatever happened to it?
My MySpace was jumping, man. My shit had all my music on there. I had all my bitches at the time commenting on every fucking shit.
It seemed like that was the best part of MySpace.
Hey, I was cutting up.
Shout out Jordan Trent Scott. He said, shout out to Powerhouse, man. You know what I'm saying? Swag. What up, Swag? You know what I'm saying? Emily Blankenship said, what's up? She said, from the Attic days.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Much love,
like
much love.
that.
Let's let y'all know. Y'all already know who I'm talking with, Jay from Powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? This is Kush 24. We are on the spot. You know what I mean? With the Jakes. You know what I'm saying? So, man, okay. So you created this. You know what I'm saying? You created this. So what was your first step? You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I asked you this is because now I'm listening because I want your advice at the same time when you answer this. So what was your first step to get into this?
To what we have now right here, Powerhouse?
Yes, sir.
All right, so check this out. My partner, Cushy, that's like a brother to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cushy, man. He go by Powerhouse Cushy now. So. Okay. Shout out Powerhouse Cushy. Shout out. My boy done changed so many names, but yeah, man. Me and him always had this dream of we always had a studio or some kind of setup. But at the time, neither one of our folks had it like that anyway to buy us equipment or the shit we really needed to do what we wanted to do. So just over time we kind of had, put our money together and just got equipment over the years and stuff like that. And I started recording Shit, early on, Cushy the first one to put me on the CD. We was at his mama house, and he had a little setup on the computer. And it was a fucking computer mic, and he had a fucking hairspray top over the mic with some pantyhose wrapped around that motherfucker, bro. And he was ahead of his time with that shit, because I told him, I said, man, whatever the fuck you doing with the buttons, I said, bro, you making me sound dope. I said, keep doing that shit. So I'm geeked up because I'm on CD and I'm rhyming my shit, you know, passing my shit out. So that's how it started with that.
Okay.
And then so from there, it just went from like his mama's spot, and then I had a little setup in my mama's shit in her closet.
Okay.
And then when we got a little older, like we got our own little shit, and it was set up like in the closets again and shit like that. And then I got the crib, you know what I'm saying, over there, you know, Clarkview and shit. And we set up over there in the bedroom. And when we did that, we thought we was big shit.
Yes.
So it's like we amped up, you know what I'm saying? And I dropped Dennis the Menace, Going Hard. And it's like the first video that folks was really seeing in the city at the time, that it was like exclusive, like the quality was fire, the song was fire, like everything was hard. And so like it was like the first time like folks really seen it in the city. And so like I really turned up at that time because folks was like behind me. They were like, man, hey, this shit dope. Like keep this shit popping, bro. So we went from there, and then I added on to the crib. Like we built on like a whole little add on to the spot, and we started recording back there and shit. And that's when I started getting good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I started getting good with the engineering and everything. I was already rapping and shit like that, but that's when I started getting good with the engineering. And after that, I moved back like 4 blocks over, and I had a little spot behind the crib that I set up.
Okay.
And it was just a little bit better than what we just had, you know what I'm saying? But we took more pride in it because we were taking it more serious.
Yeah.
So that's around the time I dropped Savage.
Okay.
So we back in this bitch. Like it was like, bitch, we coming back and we taking everything back over. So we jumped in that motherfucker and was recording some hits, bro. And it was just like, man, we really gonna do this shit. Like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna give up on this shit. We really gonna do this shit. Exactly. And so we just kept moving and moving and moving. And, you know, I got businesses behind the scene. Cushy got business behind the scene. And we just kept stacking our bread up, bro, until he hit me one day. He said, I got the spot, bro. He said, you gotta come check it out. He's like, you know, I can get the paperwork ready for in the morning for this motherfucker. I'm like, shit. And I'm really bullshitting because I had my money tied in some other shit. So I was like, Kush, I was like, man, I was like, not right now, bro. You feel me? I was like, we can't do that shit right now. I was like, you know, my bread ain't right. You know, it's kind of fucked up because I had it over here and shit, and some other little spots. And he was like, man, just come look at it. So shit, I pull up, come in this motherfucker. I'm like, damn, this bitch big. I said, they gonna want something for this bitch. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, you know, he's like, it's a nice little ticket. He was like, so he ran the numbers by me and shit. And I'm like, man, I was, you know what, fuck that shit. I'm like, let's do it, bro. Do it. So shit, I'm talking about in the morning, we in this bitch doing the paperwork, signing everything up, boom, boom. Came through, everything clear. Me and Cushy got straight to it. Straight, we ain't wasting no time. We so geek because it's like we come from like little small closets and shit, bro. Okay. Like we was recording, and so it's like we real humble. So we got like 12 studios now.
So did you organically learn how to make music? The reason why I'm asking you because that was the first step, but the ingredients is you got to know what you're doing in order to maintain what you have. So
yeah, now that's real. And I think what you're trying to get at is we evolve. With time. So it's like, you know, we came from like the Pimp C days, Bun B, Lil Wayne, Cash Money, all that shit. So it's like that shit still dope to this day. But like this new shit dope too. Right. It's just as dope to me. Right. I love recording these young artists to come in here and talk their new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really love that type of music, but I didn't even come from that type of era. But I always evolved, and I never like hated on the next person like for trying to be new and trying to find the next best thing. So like when I heard new sounds, I was always like, damn, let me get hip to that because this what's finna happen. Okay. So I always like got hip to it, and I learned. And I would just teach myself. See, I taught myself how to record. By being an artist.
Taught yourself. Okay. So if someone was to ask you, are you an artist or are you a producer? What would your answer be?
I'm both.
Both.
Yeah, but I'm just at this point in time, like I'm surrounded by so many producers. Okay. Like really, really, really talented producers. Yes, like we got an in-house producer, 7. Shout out to my dog, 7.
Shout out 7.
Yeah, we got my homie, he'll pull up right now. If I can hit him right now, and he gonna pull up and he'll cook some homicide.
Homicide.
Yeah.
You already know homicide.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Shout out homicide.
Yeah, MXV.
MXV.
I could really go on and fucking up. Frat came up here. He shoot videos. Enzo Denali.
Yeah, Enzo. Yeah.
He made beats.
Yeah, Enzo made beats.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out Enzo.
Everything,
I thought he was just a big, video making.
Nah, he making beats and all that
Okay. Shout out. I did. He did one of Mo Monero's videos, cameoed in it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So,
okay, so all right. Now, what's one of your biggest pet peeves with the music industry as a whole?
I almost feel like, and like I said, because I come from a different time with this, so
okay.
I back kind of when we was having to come up and compete with other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember.
Would be. It was like real talent. Like auto-tune went around at that time, so it's like if you had a singer, she really had to sing, but he really had to sing. Like he really had to know how to sing. And if you had a rapper back then and they was kicking that fake shit, that cap shit, that and people knew about it, found out about it, they would X you out right then.
Would last no time.
You wouldn't get in the door.
No time.
It was none of that because it was really off of being real and being talented and being really being an artist and a rapper. Now I feel like it's off essence. It's like the person, like who's he roll with, what's he wearing, like how big is his chain, like how much money he got, who's he signed to, and it's like that's the new shit. Yeah, which it was still like that back then, but it was still more like he can really rap, like he's talented. I see why he's signed because he rap better than out of 100 people, he rap better than 99 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like he the top motherfucker. See, now it don't matter about none of that shit. It's like, oh, he ain't rap, but he dope. You hear how he sound, you hear how his voice is, you see his tattoos on his face, you see he signed a little deal with such and such, like blah blah blah. He wearing the 1017 chain, like Pooh Shiesty. Like I fuck with him. Like that's my new favorite artist. Like right now, like he's a new artist.
Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah, signed with Gucci's label.
Shout out Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, I fuck with his music, but it's like, it's very simple though. You see what I'm saying? But it's just something about him because it's the essence I like about him. It's like, just him and how he roll and how he got his little shit going on. Okay. So it ain't really about the music, it's about what he got going on around him. Okay. You get what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
And that's how it is.
I feel what you're saying. Yeah. Like his what he got going on around and he keep it moving. Yeah. Ain't no standstill. You know what I'm saying?
That, and it's just like, like his music is dope, but what I'm saying, it's like almost like it's like it's real. You know what I'm saying? But it don't really be about the talent, it's about what they have going on around that shit. Okay. And back then it ain't like that. Back then when we come up, it was all about, like who got the flyest car type shit, who had the finest bitch, who had the biggest chain, like shit, bro. I can remember, bro. I remember being at Tony's house on Dolphin, and I remember my little partner Mike. He went number like 14, bro, like 15. I think we had just started like at Austin, and this dude pull up in a Cutlass, painted cherry red with the white walls on it. I mean, just young as pit, and I was like, I want to be like him. I'm like, and so literally, like when I turned 15, I bought a Cadillac. Like, I wasn't even old enough, but that was like, cause that was my goal. But see, that it's different now. These look, young rappers, bro. That they influence a lot of killing and the guns and shit like that. But a lot of these kids are lost because of that. Because like, it's a bigger picture than that. Yeah. I'd rather see these young kids get some money, bro. Word. Like, these kids are scared to have a job. See, back then, they doing this, and this, and it was like, oh shit, he out there getting it. And it was like, it really kept you safe too. You know what I'm saying? And I try to explain it to a lot of these kids these days, man. But they just don't want to hear it. They just want to look fly, had a 30 on their hip, talk that little shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
But hey, like I said, bro, I fuck with the new generation. I mean, I do. Okay. It's like the Wild West when them motherfuckers are. They ain't so them little motherfuckers ain't talking, they ain't fighting, they ain't doing none of that shit. They just pulling up, jumping shit.
Since you said that, hold up. Since you said that, all right. Right quick, just go and bust into it. As far as you being a producer, you know what I'm saying, the elements, you know what I'm saying, the artist has to have to pitch his or her product. Because one thing I know about you, you know how to pitch your product.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So just touch on it, just a little sprinkle.
Yeah, I feel like it's bigger than like the SoundCloud and dropping music videos on YouTube and stuff like that. I look at shit like in the long run. So it's like, you know, you can drop 1,000 products and throw them out there for people to buy, but if they're all just mediocre or, you know, half-assed, then it's like you're not gonna get your return in it. But if you get something that like you almost make people want to buy, that's when you start seeing success, because it's like people like authentic shit. So it's like if they know you're real and they check your background on shit and it's like this and that, then it's like, damn, you know what, I want to fuck with these guys, because like they like moving fast and like they got people that fuck with them for real, and the day that it was like it was gonna be that. So
is there anybody from then that's still with you right now?
Them, they're all my folks, bro.
That's what's up.
It's crazy.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Them, they're all my folks. Even if we like don't see each other or maybe even fell out, just like on some like, you know, I fuck with you but I can't fuck with, you know, what we got going on. It's like you ain't matching that whole program, so it's like we love them from a distance type shit. Because sometimes, bro, it's like when you move so fast, it's like some people can't keep up with that pace. And it's like it's nothing personal, but it's just like, hey, you're gonna pick up the pace one day, but it ain't today. But see, we running it right now, like, so it's like if you can't keep up right now, then shit, just fall back, get your little shit together, and then you can catch us the next round. You feel me?
Okay.
But it's like I always have an open door for all my people that they've been fucking with me from the jump, even to this day. So it's like if they hit me and they're like, yeah, I know we ain't, you know, talking in a minute, man, this and that, like this is my situation, whatever. I'm gonna help them and fuck with them. But it's like, as far as like what me and the big dog Cushy got going on, it's like we got shit going on, bro. Right. You see what I'm saying? It's like me and him see eye to eye with everything.
Okay.
Everything.
So we leading right into the back. We probably about next to the last question, and you lead right into it. That's smooth. Far as pushing to the next level, where would that be for you personally? So you know what I mean?
Yeah. For me in the business powerhouse, what it would be we're looking at getting another facility in Atlanta. Okay. We're gonna get another facility in Memphis. Okay. And then we want one in Nashville. So what we want to do is be like damn near like a chains of studios. So it's like we got a powerhouse in damn near every big city that got something going on with the hip hop scene and shit like that. And you know, we'll train engineers under us to either run it or we'll be there running the sessions or whatever's gonna be going on. But it's almost like a franchise of studio. Okay. Yeah.